Hello and welcome to this special broadcast. At the annual convention of the Indian automotive industry, Nitin Gadkari urged automakers to discourage the sale of petrol and diesel cars and also make vehicles safer and higher quality vehicles for all segments of the society. The industry, on the other hand, red-flagged issues of deep structural slowdown in the industry even before the pandemic and the need for a long-term roadmap. We caught up with the new SIAM President Vinod Aggarwal on the sidelines of this event. Listen in.
If you look at various sectors, we have already recovered quite a lot in some of the sectors. Like if you take passenger cars, we are already at 90% of the industry which were there in 2018-19. If you look at three-wheelers, there we are down quite a lot. In two-wheelers domestic, there also we are still down by 35% if you look at 21-22.
Right.
However, this year, first 4-5 months, we have seen good growth coming in both passenger cars as well as two-wheelers. My own take is that this year passenger cars may touch a new peak by 22-23. As far as commercial vehicles are concerned, we are still at around, last year we were at 70% of the earlier peak. And this year, first 5 months, we have seen good growth. Some of the segments of commercial vehicles are going to touch new peak. So therefore, I would say we are on the recovery path in all the segments. There are some headwinds in the lower price passenger cars or the entry-level motorcycles, because that is where the pain is slightly more.
Right.
But let's hope. I think we are on the right track.
Okay. One pain point for the industry that you would like to take up in your tenure with the government, which you feel is hurting or slowing down the growth of the industry?
I would say not the pain point. I would say the opportunities. There are going to be huge opportunities for the industry. If we look at the vision of government, the entire vision for the Amrit Kal for next 25 years, or 5 trillion economy within next 3 or 4 years, I think there are going to be huge opportunities for the industry. And we have to work very, very closely with the government of India, and we have to contribute in realizing that vision of government of India.
Right.
There is going to be tremendous movement towards alternate fuels, towards flex fuels, towards more ethanol blended fuels. There will be more electric technology coming in. There will be more and more movement towards gaseous fuels like CNG and LNG.
Right.
And so therefore, I think we are going to work very closely with the government.
Okay.
And when we move to the new technologies, or when we move to the new areas, there will be difficulties, but I'm sure we will manage those.
Okay. My final question, sir. Do you want a long-term roadmap, some long-term regulatory clarity from the government as well? Because a lot of these technology interventions, standards which come into effect from time to time, they create disruptions in terms of manufacturing timelines, regulatory costs. So would you want some sort of transparency, predictability in the way the technology roadmap will
Of course, that is always better if you get the clear roadmaps, and on that we will have very, very closer working with the government.